Hello and a very warm welcome to our SOX video for using symbols in organizational development. The planning road with symbols is a method to structure future tasks. One starts with the definition of the result, in example, the formulation of the objectives, as well as the definition of the time horizon, until when the result is to be achieved. Then a symbol for the goal is chosen and one card for each time unit. This can be a day, a week, or a month. The work can already be started, as you can see in the following video.
Hi Leonie.
Hi Paul.
Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Absolutely.
So last time we did the business model canvas and we thought and talked about your idea of becoming a dietitian to run your own business.
Yeah.
So that's great. So you're still going on with that idea?
Sure.
I think that's why you're here. Yeah, for today I prepared all the tools to do a planning pathway with you. So this means that we choose one concrete aim in the future.
Okay.
And I try to support you to plan all the steps that you need to carry out to reach your aim.
Fine.
It's just important that it's quite a concrete aim and not the whole idea of running a business, but just one part of it. Okay, do you have any idea what to choose?
Yeah. I would like to start with some workshops for pregnant women or parents about the advantages from breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to start in around 8 months, so that's my aim around. I think there's a lot to plan and to do, but yeah, I'm still motivated.
Yeah, oh, that sounds like a great idea. So just to support you in working now, could you somehow define a headline for your workshop maybe?
The great points from breastfeeding.
Okay, so let's define the big points or the winning points or the important tasks of breastfeeding.
Yep.
So which concrete headline do you prefer?
The important task of breastfeeding.
Okay, so that's the workshop from Leonie Kammerlander, the first workshop as a dietitian. Okay, so now I would like to invite you to choose a symbol for your workshop. Okay, and put it there. This is your card for your aim. And here I prepared some other cards.
Yeah.
And as you see, there's always one number on it, from 1 to 8. So for each card should be used for 1 month.
Okay.
So you start in month 1, that's now, and in 8 months you should deliver the workshop. So I now invite you to build your pathway there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's great. And now, as you see, there are a lot of different symbols. Please think of all the tasks you have to carry out to deliver the workshop and choose some symbols for it.
Okay.
And think over that you have now 8 months time. So if you would like to carry out an activity in month 1, put your symbol here, for month 5 here, or for month 8 here. Okay, so now I leave you alone with the symbols for 8 minutes and then I come back.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I'm back again. And I see you already finished your work with the symbols.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next step, please describe each of the symbols you've chosen.
Okay.
And please start with the aim and just repeat your aim first.
I would like to make some workshops about breastfeeding. And my first point in the first month is to think about how much workshops I would like to give. And this is only one, or there are more than one behind. Yeah, then the second one is I need a location where I would like to make my workshops. Then in the months 3 and 4, I have to think about the topic, what would I like to say about PowerPoint, about pictures, I don't know what I would like to do. Then these symbols, then for the medical doctors, I would like to talk with them about my workshops and to invite them and their clients, of course. Yeah, that's then for the invitation. I think it needs more time, but I will start 3 or 4 months before I would like to start with the workshops, so that there's enough time. Then the symbol in the 7 stand for, I don't know, the emails, the questions from my customers, what happened. And then in 8 there are to check the technical things, which possibilities I have in these locations, and so in the end I have to smile and be happy and relax.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. Do you have anything to add?
No,
Not yet?
not yet.
Okay, so then the next step is that I'm allowed to ask some factual questions. So could you please tell me what the red thread on number 4 stands for?
Yeah, that should be start in 3 and 4. That's about the topic, because I need a red thread for my workshops, and yeah, I think that's a great symbol.
Yeah, thank you. I think all the other symbols I remember. And as next step, I would like to give you some feedback, what I observed and saw. So, you touched some of the symbols, so especially you touched the red thread and the symbol on 5, as well as here on number 7. The other symbols you didn't touch. I saw you smiling when you talked about that you should be happy, and I saw also a lot of gestures with your hands, so you explained a little bit, you added some gestures to your talking. That's what I saw. Yeah, and in the next step it's just me thinking loud. So if you think about a situation, you talk with a friend and then you have to leave.
Yeah.
You might be sure that some more gossip will happen. And now you really have the possibility to hear what I'm thinking, but you're not allowed to respond. So I'm just really talking to myself. So hearing Leonie talking about the workshops, I wondered somehow that it's for me a little bit unclear what should be the concrete topic. I didn't feel too much power and too much really fire to go for this idea. It was for me somehow a little bit pragmatic. Although I think she's used to organize things. For many steps she didn't go too much in detail for me. So I'm not sure really how she does her promotion. It's just the medical doctors with some invitations, but is there some direct mailing? Is there a website available? I'm also not sure about what do the customers really get? What is their real benefit of contributing? Do they get a script? Do they get some concrete hints? It's it was quite open for me. I didn't hear anything about accounting or about some database she will need to collect all the information from her customers. So I think it's good for her really to go a little bit back, to step back, do planning first, and then proceed with her idea on this workshop. But I think she's well prepared, but still some work to do. Okay, so this was somehow my ideas on that. And now back to you. So my question is always, was there any new information, or did you know everything already? What did you like to hear and what did you dislike?
Okay, the accounting part was a great idea. I didn't think about it. So yeah, I should think about maybe to start. And yeah, I have a website already and I would like to do my promotion with flyers because I think that's more directly, because emailing is a little bit difficult at the moment, so I don't have really a list. I'm really at the beginning. And so I think the medical doctors is really the first point for me to go there. Because every pregnant woman have to go to a medical doctor in the beginning, and there they could get the information. Yeah.
Okay, so are there any ideas? So hearing that you would like to add some activities or to restructure something?
Yeah, I would like to add a activity for or a symbol for accounting.
And also for the database for your customers, so to set up a database and all the invoicing and to think over how they should pay.
Yeah.
Do they have to pay in advance? Or?
Yeah, and I think I should do it quickly, so in this part before I start with my promotion. That this part is also clear.
Okay, so that's what we have now. So do you think now it's fine, or do you have any other needs, maybe to do a little bit more of planning sessions somewhere, or maybe to set up 1 or 2 milestones so that you are clear if you are really on track or not?
Great, great. Yeah, milestones are a good idea. So
what could be the first milestone for you?
I think the first milestone could be that I know the exact topic for my presentation, so like here.
Okay.
And I have...
Yeah. Would you like to choose a symbol?
Yeah. So one part.
Yeah. And this milestone stands for?
That I know the location and the accounting part, the planning part, and also a topic for my presentations, a red thread. Yeah. And also that I have some flyer, because then I can start to talk with people about my workshops.
That's great. And how do you recognize if you reached your milestone? Are you happy to prepare a document on that?
Yeah, I think I need a to-do list.
Yeah. So a whole logistics plan. This means from the content of your workshops, also from the location, from the technique, from the pedagogy. So I think that's a good idea. And do you think you need another milestone?
Yeah, a second one I think would be great. So I choose this clock. So here, when I have around 2 months more, that I check everything again.
Yeah.
Is it fine with the location? There are enough parents. They would like to listen to my workshops. Is anything missing?
Yeah. You told me 2 months before the workshop happens?
No, 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay, let's think together. 2 weeks, because I think you need a deadline to really confirm that the workshop is carried out. And normally people would like to know it a little bit in advance.
Okay.
Because I think you also have to define a minimum number of participants, otherwise you have to do it for free or to give some extra money. Do you think it's fine 2 weeks before, or should it be earlier?
It should be earlier.
I also think that, yeah. When could be a good time to do that?
1 month,
Yeah.
but not more.
Yeah. So I agree. So 1 month before, because you also have to send confirmation letters to all the people who subscribed your workshops, and so 1 month before, that's the deadline where you can give the final go if you have enough participants and if all your things, your plans have been fulfilled so far.
Great.
Okay, so this, I think, for my opinion, we can stop now. For me, it would be good if you take a picture
Yeah,
and
please.
also to prepare another activity action plan for you, so that you really remember what we did today.
Yeah, step by step.
Yeah, and then I think that's good as a first part of planning. So now we have a big picture. The next step really could be to plan some different work packages,
Okay.
always together with milestones.
Yeah.
And please do not forget the project management. The project management, if you like to run workshop, it should be all these activities around related to planning, controlling, and also to check if you are on track or not.
Great.
Okay, so Leonie, thank you, and wish you good luck for your workshop.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Leonie.
Well planned is half done. To find out more, please visit our website.